Hi guys, so today I'm going to try to use the Gemini foil press again with the Spellbinders Glimmer dies or foil dies, however you want to call them. So any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. This is just something fun I wanted to try out, and you guys had requested that too. And you know what? I forgot. Oh, they're over there. I have some Glimmer foils, the Spellbinders brand foils, because I know these worked out real well with the Gemini FOILPRESS foils the last time I tried the Spellbinders dies with this. But people were curious about the Glimmer foils, so I picked some up. And so I have those, so I'll grab them in just a minute. But yeah, so I'm just gonna grab some papers. I have this cute little snarky hearts, which is so cute. Meh. He's like blah. Cutie pie. So some of them are sweet, and then you know you have a die for it. You can also foil the back of it if you don't want to have any words. You can foil the back of the heart, and then that'll make like a solid heart. And then I have these guys. We'll try both these out. This one is the Glimmer kit, and then these are the dies that coordinate with if you want to cut them out. I don't think these cut out. Yeah, they just actually I can't really tell because there's like a hard line right there, but I don't think they cut. Yeah, no, they just make that beautiful line. So we have both of these guys. So this is the Illustrative Floral and then the Essential Labels. And of course I have links to whatever is here. I am going to plug this in and turn it on. So when you plug it in, you also have to plug it in, but you also have to turn it on. Okay, so just plugging it in isn't gonna get it going. So let it get warmed up. Some of you guys have given me a tip that if you're using the Glimmer foil, the Spellbinders brand foil in this, that you need to set it at a higher temperature. So that's good info to know, and maybe we'll start with that, and then if it's over foiling too much, we'll kick it down. I don't know, but I do have my original info for the foil press here that I always keep with me, so I always just keep that as a guide, you know, so I don't get too hot. But basically this little page here. And basically everything's on low. I don't know if you noticed that. Everything's low. Normally is what they recommend. It might have longer times if the die is bigger, but generally they set everything to low. And that's being that, you know, later on they might have other things that they wanted to use this, and then they have the medium and the high function. But I haven't seen what those things are. They haven't come out with anything different, I don't think, that needs that. But you never know. So there it is. But okay, I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in. I'm gonna grab some paper and we'll just get started. I plugged it in, I turned it on the side. It does make a beep when it turns on, but it's not actually on. So this light will turn red, but it's still not on. Okay, so we plugged it in, you've turned it on, this lights up, it makes a beep, but it's not on. So you gotta turn it on. And I'm gonna go medium to start with. We'll see what happens. I think I'm gonna start with the background die. So that's probably going to be a 30-second heat up, because it's kind of a large die. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. I'll do the bigger one, and let's just pretend that's a large die. I can feel it's already heating up. So I'm going to use this guy, and that's going to be 30 seconds. So I'm just going to get to 30 seconds just to be there. Da, 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 da. And then we still have to wait for it to beep to let us know that it's ready to go. Oh my gosh. And hopefully this isn't just a waste of this, but you know, the foils aren't super expensive. I mean, really. But if you're wasting it, obviously you feel bad. So I am going to use this rainbow foil because I think that'd be pretty to put like the rainbow colors in with that background die. And we can do a few things to help us prepare for this. We can trim away the center. I know you guys are fans of doing that with paper. I suppose you can do it with this too, because that whole center area, we don't need it, right? We're just foiling this outer area. So that's one thing you can think of doing, you know, kind of trim it down. Ugh, these little tapes at the beginning of any of these rolls drive me nuts. All right. Excuse me. So I can kind of eyeball this and know that that whole centerpiece can get cut out. But also if it doesn't overfoil, then you can always use that centerpiece anyway because it'll still be on the carrier. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to try to do anything crazy about that, but I am going to trim it down though so it fits the die. So I'm just going to cut this down and get some, just do it on white paper, I guess. I know white paper is kind of boring, but you can put this on colored paper. It doesn't matter if it's going to foil and you're going to see the difference. But let me grab some paper though. I'll be right back. It is taking entirely too long. It's just, it still hasn't beeped. It'll probably beep soon because that's usually by the time I get super impatient, it's beeped. See? All right, let's put this on here. And let's press start, just so it has that countdown. And so for this one, I don't really care where it stamps or where it foils, because I'm going to cut it out anyway with the other die. But if you did care, you could set it all up with that hinge method we talked about before. But you know, I'll show you guys that again in just a minute. Letting that little guy heat up. And I used to put the plate on top of it too while it was heating up, which is maybe weird, I don't know. So I'm gonna, it's basically almost done here. I'm just gonna put this on here. I did see that I smudged this a little bit, but I'm not gonna worry too much about that. Put my little paper. And then it seems like I always use a shim or something. I don't know, that's what it looks like. So this is very cold. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm still gonna put my metal plate, that shim, and this other one here. I'm gonna pull this out and I'm going to run it through the Gemini Junior and we will see what happens. Okay, I was gonna say that doesn't feel like it's doing anything, but once it got to where the die was. Now, if you have a manual machine and you're running it through, not this, but the Glimmer system, just run it through kind of slowly. You know, you're gonna have to give it your own pressure. I might have done a little too much on this. Ooh, look at that. The reason I say this is because I can see on the side that I went through, so maybe I don't need the paper shim. But wow, you guys. Oh yeah, tons of overfoiling. Oh, but you know what's interesting about that? I'll show you something right now. Supposedly, it works. Look at that. Again, I'm going to cut this out so I don't care about that overfoiling. So again, it's probably because I added that extra shim. We don't want that. Let me put this back in here so it stays hot. And I also went medium because that's what I hear, but maybe it doesn't need to be. Ooh, this is hot. Let's put this down. Now let me see if this works. I wish I had a better eraser. This is all I have sitting here right now. Anyway, I can cut all this out, so it's not that big a deal. But, oh yeah, it does work. You can just erase it. Whatever the overfoiling is. Look at that. And this is a pink eraser, guys. I probably should use like a white eraser or something else. But I had seen a while back on a Spellbinders video that you can erase it. And I'm like, you can? Not bad. Again, I need to switch this out because look how cool. It erases. Okay, I'm going to do it one more time with the 30 seconds because I'm not, you know, again, this is their own foil. And I'm not 100% sure if that's what we need to use, but I'm going to put down a few of these little guys. And it's quite possible that 30 seconds is too long, maybe. So let's go. Let's go 20. A little bit longer. And we have text me. Meh. I'll just do a couple. I wasn't really planning on putting a card together or anything today. I just wanted to test out this stuff. And I would use that same Glimmer foil, but I'll use this one. It's like a holiday set. And I'm not putting down my dies yet because I want it to be ready. You don't want to get them too hot because while they're sitting there, they're heating up the whole time, right? That was easier to open up. Okay, let's get everything ready that I'm going to use. I'm just going to cut a little piece off of this, and I think those are big enough. And about how big are, oh, those hearts are tiny. Like, in my mind, I thought they were just a lot bigger. Okay. I think I'll use the same paper, I guess. Let me see. I just have some white paper here. Oopsie. Sorry guys, that sounded horrible. I think that'll cover them. Okay. So let's get ready. And press start. And always remember the wrong side should be looking at you, okay? Not like this, because then you're gonna foil your heart or whatever it is. So the wrong side should be looking at you, and then you'll be good to go. Oh, they feel pretty hot. I was gonna say, do you think that's hot enough? Okay, let's put that down, this down, this down. Pull that out. I'm going to remove the paper shim just in case, but we'll see. So cute. Yes, that's how my Gemini sounds. Ooh. Okay, so these are much thicker, as you can see. That feels like it was much better. So I took out that paper. Look at that. Woo! Okay, so I think a little less time. I went overboard because, again, this is their foil, and people were like, well, you got to use it higher because like their machine might be high or whatever. So that's what I tried to do. And then I took out that shim because it overfoiled so much last time I figured the shim. See? But look at that. Ooh, so pretty. And you can do it again. Well, if you had hinged it, you could do it again. Put another piece of foil and foil again, like in the areas you missed. But look at this. Isn't that so cute? And then you can foil that down too. And then you have another heart that just has the outline or the little words. Super cute. Okay, so of course I have to experiment more with this. I'm gonna turn this off now. Look at the text me. That is adorable. Ugh. Anyway, sorry, I'm gonna get carried away here. I would say the medium is probably good. I probably wouldn't go low. Medium is good, but then you might want to play with the time. But like you saw, I mean, this one was perfectly done. This one needed probably a little bit more, but you know. And then the first one I might have gone a little overboard. Because of the overfoiling, but like I said, we can erase that. It's not the biggest deal, especially if you just have a little bit. That's really cool. I didn't know. I don't even know if you can do it with the other one, the regular foil from the FOILPRESS. You might want to try it. So the last thing I'll do is just trim this out with the dies, and that'll be something cute. And then again, the hearts also have a little die, but I just wanted to experiment a little bit just to get ready for all the other FOILPRESS Glimmer items that I picked up recently. So I would run this through, cut this whole pretty baby out right here. And maybe even cut the center out. Because, you know, we could do the eraser, or we can just, you know, do this and have a nice little frame. So I'll have some pictures for you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope that answers some of your questions, because I know people were curious about that. To me, I would just try it out, at least like on a scrap, and then see what it looks like. Again, all these things have to do with like how thick is your paper, what kind of paper, all these different things. So I think having the higher temperature works really well, obviously. It might be a little overkill, like I said, so I would keep the either high temperature or the medium temperature, and then do between 15 and 30 seconds, or go low, but give it more time. But I think the medium is pretty good. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.